All right, so if you are going to do option 3, which is the advanced methods in Xello, that means that you've done your matchmaker profile, you've done these profiles here, you've probably saved some options, maybe you've explored schools, careers, and majors as a path. But one of the things that we want to focus on number 3 really is this careers piece. So we're going to follow, if you follow along, once you log in, you can just click careers. And by clicking careers, it's going to get you to a number of different options. And this is where you can spend some time. So you take a look at Explore Careers. You can actually change your minimum salary. You can change the education level. So let's say you know that you're going to go to a 4-year college or university. Now you have more filters that you can add. And if you spend some time on this, it's really, really powerful. For example, you can select what are the high and increasing career demand. You could select whether or not they match with your personality styles, but you can toggle that off. If you've already identified career clusters, you could search for those related to education and training. And if you take a look here at the bottom, it's already identified 26 careers for me. You could also, while you're here, show more clusters. So if you know, well, maybe education and training is what you're thinking of, but you also might want to look at government and public administration, and you also are thinking about finance. Well, what it now has done is you've identified those career clusters, and it's selected for you 46 careers that are something you could look into. And if you look, some of them are very similar. They're ones I've explored because I've saved and liked those. But it goes through and it shows you it's a good match, or a fair match, or an excellent match. But let's take a look at career counselor. So if I click on that, and what I would suggest you do is, of course, read the job description. This is a high demand. And take a look at the core tasks. Are these core tasks things that you could see yourself doing? What are the workplace requirements? What personality styles tend to meet that career and be successful? What are those working conditions? Here's what I think is really important and powerful. You can look at what your entry-level wage is in Kansas to all the way to your experienced, or if you know you're going to be in a different part of the country, you're going to go to Colorado, you can see the data for a career counselor in Colorado. You can then also take a look at the sample career path to see, where do you start and what does that end up looking like? What are those requirements to get to these levels? What are the responsibilities to get to these levels? What kind of education and training is it going to require? And what are some college majors that you could really be thinking about? This is a really great way for you to show and showcase exactly what you have to offer, but also what's out there to explore. Good luck. And also remember, as you explore these, you could save those by clicking that save button up in the top, so you can always revisit that. And then you can always go back to that explore options and start to look at schools, careers, majors, and so forth. Happy searching.